Okay, so good day, everyone. Okay, let's start discussing the components of this class. This is FS4 Team Teaching. Okay, so this is actually a subject, a two-unit subject, no, at the beginning old curriculum as FS4. Okay, again, FS4 Team Teaching for the second semester, academic year 2021-2022. Okay, I believe you are familiar, no, sa KOA. So, by the way, that is my complete name, Fernando Siquete Jr. Of course, I am a licensed professional teacher, and I'm currently finishing my thesis writing for the degree Master of Science Education major in Biology sa MSU IIT. Currently, I am the department chairperson of the secondary teaching department. Okay, so below are the my social media account. No, so I would love to include this because um, gusto kong ma-expose din kayo to certain wait, I'll use mm, here pala. Sorry. Yeah, this is now. Of course, I have my researchgate.net account. So, dito yung mga publications ko. And then, my Facebook. Actually have two Facebook accounts. No, technically three. But the very first one, hindi ko na siya ma-open. So, ang tagal na noon, no? Currently, I am using two Facebook accounts. And then, ito yung pinaka-active. Okay. This is my Instagram. And then, of course, my institutional email. So, you can reach through using my institutional account also. And of course, I have a Twitter and then the LinkedIn account. Okay. So that is my complete name. So Rebikoy is my middle name. Okay. And I have a suffix here, which is junior. Okay. Okay. So you can actually tell na my first name here, no? Hinugot siya sa pangalan ng father ko. So, yun nga. And then, okay, and then of course, you can call me Sir Fern. Okay. So, wag na lang siguro Sir Fernando kasi ang taas pa na. Okay, so you can call me Sir Fern. Okay, so for this class, we'll be utilizing Google Classroom and I believe we are very much familiar with Google Classroom. No? Kasi nga, parang matagal na natin itong ginamit, 2 years na. Okay, but some of you pa, no, kahit walang pandemic, I think meron nang gumagamit ng Google Classroom. Okay. So, of course, alam niyo na sa classwork tab makikita yung mga materials na kailangan ninyong gamitin. Okay? So, mga activity sheets, mga handouts, this pre-recorded video, I will be attaching it to the classwork tab. Okay? And then, of course, itong pangalawang picture, this is our course syllabus for FS4. I will introduce it to you also, no, later part, no. Okay, sorry. So for the class learning activities, you will be notified if there will be materials, no, especially mga activity sheets. I will be informing you naman through your messenger, okay? And then submission of outputs. Please take note that initiatives are very important, especially this time. Okay? And cheating is a big no-no. So for those answers or outputs na kinuha lang sa internet or somewhere else without acknowledging the source, that is actually cheating and plagiarizing. Okay, that's part of plagiarism. Therefore, it is a big no-no for me. Okay, so if you will be caught cheating and plagiarizing, you will get automatically a 0 from me. Okay? So please do not ask kung bakit na zero and so on. Well, in fact, alam mo na hindi galing sa iyo yung output. Okay? Or yung idea. So you have to acknowledge it, of course. And the deadline, I'm not so particular with the deadline. Not so kasi nga I would still accept your activities even beyond the deadline. It's just that meron na siyang deduction. Please take note that there will be a 2-point deduction per day. So meaning kung ang activity, pag isubmit nyo yan during na sa end ng semester, please expect that you will not get perfect score from me. Instead, you will get perfect 0. Okay? So, wag tangkain na mag-submit ng output sa end na ng semester. Okay? Kasi nga, it will be counted. No? Meron siyang 2-point deduction per day. Okay. I hope that is clear to everyone. And of course, this is all about fairness because yung mga kaklase ninyo, they are trying their best to submit the other outputs on time. No? Kaya nga, we have to be careful and then we have to stick with sa concept ng fairness. No? Okay, so of course, I will still accept your activity, your output, but then again, dapat meron siyang deductions. Kasi batibod kayo kung wala siya deductions, no? Kay mahimo siyang open time, anytime gusto niyo i-submit ang output, pwede. And I think that is not a good practice. Okay, so please take note on these provisions. Now, of course, we have to use Google Classroom naman, no, for our for the submission of our outputs. So dito talaga natin i-upload. But for the case na merong problema sa internet connections and so on, you can of course use Telegram, you can use Messenger, and of course Gmail, no, platforms in submitting your outputs. No, because I really don't want to hear reasons, no, sir, I cannot enter, I cannot upload my output to Google Classroom because ang hina po ng internet connection. So wala na lang po. Okay? So I will allow you to use Telegram, Messenger, and Gmail for your submission of outputs. Wala nang iba, please lang. No? Okay, para hindi tayo maghahanapan ng outputs. No? Pag maghahanapan tayo ng outputs na mga kaproblema, basing ma-zero pa hinoon. Okay? So meaning to say, if you have problems here uploading your outputs, you have the options pa. Okay. So I will just post my Telegram number, no, sa G class natin and sa ating GC. And then, of course, to my messenger and to my institutional email. So sa institutional email, kahit hindi niyo alam yung institutional email ko, if you are using your IE, you can just search my name, no? And then magpa-pop up na yung email ko. Okay? So, if ever you will submit to Telegram your output, of course, first and foremost, you have to submit it to Telegram. Upload mo muna. Right after uploading, go back to Google Classroom. Dapat lahat talaga babalik sa Google Classroom. And then mag-turn in. Okay? So, dapat mag-turn in ka. So, right after uploading your material somewhere else, you go back to Google Classroom, you click turn in, and then please post a comment. Kaya di ba meron man tayong parang private comment doon na, sir, yung output ko for activity 1 i-upload ko po or sinubmit ko po sa Telegram, sinubmit ko po sa Messenger, sinubmit ko po sa Gmail. Okay? Para later on, kahit walang laman yung activity 1 mo and then merong comment, at least alam ko kung saan mo nilagay. No? Nilagay mo sa Telegram para hindi ako maghahanap ng bongga. Okay? Kasi I'm a teacher, not a manghuhula. Okay? So that is why you really have to comment there right after turning in. You have to comment kung saan niyo gi-upload yung output. Okay, I hope that is clear to everyone. Of course, honesty is the best policy. So that is why this is a very cliche quotation, but then again, it's very kuan siya, essential for us to be reminded. No, um, I know that everybody really wanted to submit their output, but as much as possible, you do it with honesty. Okay, so of course you will get a consequence. No, if you will be doing an output which is not genuine, that is not yours. No, so you will get automatically 0 from me. So the subject FS4 or team teaching. So this course will allow the students to utilize various teaching techniques in teaching a subject area. They will observe classes, make lesson plans, and teach lessons to learners. So alam nyo na kung ano yung mangyayari sa subject na ito. So we can actually do that. Okay? And here is the components of your subject. Individual output, that is 60%. Journal entry, you have 15%. Demonstration teaching is 25%. So for the individual output, so of course we will be having I think 6 activities. I will present it to you later. Okay. So 60% yan. Please take note that the passing grade is 3 and that is equivalent to 75%. Journal entry, every activity you have to write your journal. So that is 15%. Okay. And the last one would be demonstration teaching. Okay. So again, that is a total of 100%. Okay, so if you have questions, please do not hesitate to message me, no, sa messenger if you have clarifications, or you may come back to this recorded video. Now, I would like to introduce to you, okay, also um, the core syllabus of this subject. Okay, so unit this is 2 units, therefore this is 2 hours per week. No, so for the general objectives, I think I posted it na sa Google Classroom natin that we are to analyze the content of textbooks used in a chosen subject area and then observe lessons that are conducted in a target learning area. We have to plan, teach, and evaluate lessons. So I have here 6 activities, yeah. Okay. 6 activities, yeah, and therefore I would expect that there will be 6 journal entries ang gagawin. Okay? Kasi ang sabi ko kanina, you have to write your journal every after the activity. Okay? Every after activity, sorry. So for activity 1, heads up lang because I will be giving you naman a go signal when you are to do this. I will just prepare everything muna. So activity 1, we have to review a textbook used in a chosen area and do content analysis, no? So I will provide the most likely a template for book review, no? Pero as okay, so I will try to look at it muna. So decide whether the books are up to date and appropriate for the target learners, and then we have to write a narrative reflecting the result of your analysis. Okay. So you have to think na, no? For if you are Filipino major, you have to decide, no, textbook from textbook, which is of course related to Filipino, no. You have to get book, no, and then you have to review the content of the book if it is appropriate or whatsoever. Okay. Activity 2, you are to visit a classroom in a chosen subject area. So for this case, siguro papasok lang kayo sa ibang klase, no? Sa mga klase uh, ng mga online classes, na? Okay? For Gen Ed people, I would get permission muna to elementary teaching department and then para makapasok kayo sa klase nila. Okay? So we will do it online and then at the same time, let's try to look at kung meron pang nag face-to-face ngayon sa ILS. So kung meron man, so I think we can also do that. But kung wala naman, we will stick muna sa online. So you will get to observe online classes. Okay? So note the tasks done by the teachers as they do their lessons in the class that you have visited and record the tasks that you have observed. Okay, so that is for activity 2. Activity 3, study the plan book of a supervising teacher. The plan book is actually a lesson plan or whatever plan of the teacher. No? Okay. So find out the usual steps followed by the teachers as reflected in the plan book, then study how these steps are done. So confer with the teacher on anything that you cannot understand. No? So in a way, details will be given along the way. And then activity 4, we have to analyze methods ng ginawa ni teacher. Okay. Activity 5, we have to develop a lesson in the target learning area. Okay. And then activity 6, you have to select and prepare instructional materials related to the prepared lesson. And the last one would be the demonstration teaching. Okay. So the grading system for this is averaging. So as you can see. Okay. So that is for the whole semester of FS4. Again, details will be posted sa G-class natin. Okay? I think that's all. So thank you so much, no, for viewing this video and listening. And then if you have questions again, do not hesitate to message me. Thank you so much and have a good day, everyone.